Good evening. Happy Sunday. Hey 50, how you doing tonight? Just getting settled in. I got some things rearranged. I changed things on Thursday and I'm not happy with the way that they were, so I set them back. All right, so done a few events today so far. Mainly dealing with the helps and stuff. I think that event's probably done with. Unity, yep. Was able to do a surge this morning or this afternoon with the Alliance. That was kind of a blast. Other than that, I've got faction hostels left to do today. Cosmic Choice recruits. Gonna be able to make a little bit of progress there. Hoping to hit the first milestone today on this one. I've got a couple of buildings to advance. And I think just to visit the mirror universe. I did Anomalous Phenomena earlier by using Disco for some miners out into the G6 space, and yeah, I think all we've got here, Pinnacle of Power, we'll work on with the faction thing. Fleet Commander upgrade SMS. I'll knock that out quick with a level up. Think I need to do an actual promotion. I assume the promotion counts. Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to be too much longer. I'm going to be out of fleet commanders to upgrade. So, kind of hoping that they add another fleet commander here pretty soon. Nero? Did we see Nero as a fleet commander? We have an artifact upgrade SLB. I'm going to take a peek and see what I have for upgrades to do on artifacts. Research cost efficiency in special currencies. Isolatic damage to battleships. Cost efficiency for grade 3 for ship components. Energy weapon damage, isolatic damage against armadas, and then base damage of player reduction. None of those are making any significant differences, so I think I'm gonna hold off on that. Hello George, how you doing tonight? None of these artifacts are making a big impact, so I'm not gonna do any upgrades with those. Save them for a later run when I can actually score. Alright, so I've got the cube staged for faction hostels. Let's get the FKRs out of the way. And then I'm probably gonna go ahead and get my first round of ship blueprints for the new Grange. I'm gonna slowly get those in between things tonight. I'm gonna drag it out a little bit. I think ultimately I'm gonna wait until I have enough time to get any pulls that I can do that could award any blueprints. Because I think, at least in the ship blueprints, in the Armada test, okay, I don't think any of those. Maybe in the faction store. I don't remember if there's any. I think the only one that would do ship blueprints is the DTI store for the Krenums. And that turned in last night. I don't know if I got that off. I did get that off. We'll get this queue built up and then do the next cutting beam. Grab another 50, another bundle of 50. I don't even know when I'll actually get to have this out of dock, because I'm not gonna really want to spend the blueprint, the speed ups tonight if it's more than like 3 days. Did that go? But the way I figure it, this ship should be useful for entry into G7 space. And I think it'll also help a little bit with Transigen too. I think every time I beam a hostile, it skips the next ship in the queue. Because it definitely bumps ships out, and I don't know exactly why. But that's the best theory I can come up with right now. Yeah, progress against the like 3 different things by being in this system right now. Got synergy coming out the wazoo. And we know all know event synergy is one of the best things that you can aim for in STFC. And it's doing a really good job of keeping 67 explorers in here again. Let's see there, skip that one. Because the beam happened at around the same time. I don't know if it's a result of some kind of weird lag thing. I guess it doesn't happen just in the systems where I'm beaming, it just happens with the cube a lot. Okay, so it went there. Alright, so now we need 15. All right, so while this is going, I'm gonna look at the building requirements for the new Grange. No, it's not under here. It must be under cost. Let's talk about building. That's repairing. Cost calculator requirements. Okay, so there must not really be any efficiencies built in for building it. Now this is close enough that it's probably going to skip this hostel. Oh, it didn't. Just when I think that I'm onto something here. Like there's, it must be some kind of just lag thing because it's not like easily replicatable. It's not a specific formula. All right, so let's look at the build screen here. So it's got a build time of 4 days, 22 hours. So the actual build costs are pretty cheap. I'm gonna hit that button and let the helps come in. Man, that takes up a lot of the dry dock. It'd be kind of interesting if they had like a percentage completion. Like as it gets to a higher percentage complete, it gets more and more finished inside of the dock. Okay, faction fight is done. Separatist event is done. Doomsday event is done. So right now we have to do a recall on Crystal Miner and finish sending helps or do some armadas or contributions. Which I need to do some armadas anyway, so I'll probably go that route. And then make sure that all the hostile daily stuff is done. Okay, it is. All right, I'll get that ship coming back to base. And then I'm gonna go to Mirror Universe. I haven't been to any of these mirror systems yet. So I'm gonna go for Mir Tholis and just see what I can do there. I don't know if my ship's really ready for that yet, because I gotta have Grush on board to be able to get there, but figured why not give it a shot and see. If it's not capable of it now, it should be at the end of its next tier up. I'm pretty sure it's Breen and Tholis. Yeah. I don't even know what the hostiles dropped there. .58's probably where I'm supposed to be at. But I figured there's a chance that the 65s would drop Sigma speed up, so I wanted to see. Okay, so I killed one. It shouldn't be hard to kill the 60. But I've been slacking on the ISS combat research thing. Okay, yeah, that was easy. So staying with the combat tree looks to be fine. I'm guessing the battleships would absolutely murder me. Might end up doing some mining here while waiting for the ability to refresh. Alright, so if we have another interceptor spawn, I'd be comfortable taking that on. But I don't see one. What is this? Trillium D? Okay. So this is at the very limit of what I'm capable of right now. I just did warp range the warp range component. So I think my next component would be the shield. And if I do the shield, I think I have a pretty decent chance of holding up to these. Yeah, my shield held until round 9. How many do I have to be able to get out of here? This would take a few trips, probably. There's some crewing adjustments that I can make that would probably bolster my shields enough. $20 out of 21 helps, brought it down to 4 days. I don't think I'm gonna have to see what I get for speed ups as I go through the faction store. If I get a good pull of speed ups out of DTI today, I'll definitely speed that up. I need common transigen. Whoa, wait a minute. That says building material and resource cost efficiency. That says warp speed. Let's see what that really is. Oh, it doesn't show here. Does this have artifacts? Increases warp speed. That's concerning. Because I've been using this card to assess whether I wanted to do something. I mean, I've mainly been doing the crossed one here. I would have done the building material one for sure if that was really what it was. Okay, minute 24. I wonder how long that's been having the wrong description shown. I keep on forgetting about that change for the slider. I like it though. Alright, I'm gonna back out of system and go back in. Oh. Wait, did I kill that? Wow. I think I did better against the triangle than equal to the triangle. Oh, do I have enough left? No. So mine, another 8 minutes. Oh, I did get through all these. Sweet. Okay, so another milestone there. So making good progress. About halfway is. So I should be able to do this in hopefully 2 trips. But we are getting some Sigma speedups out of here, probably. I should have emptied that before we got in here, but... we'll have to double check on our next trip. We got a lot of stuff up for today. I'm probably gonna need to go do rare. Yeah. So I got 5 out on assignment. Walk Carol is out on the ship. Let's see, do we have beer? We have beer ready. And doctor. All right, that's down to 5 minutes. Do a quick run of rare to get the refine in the faction store. All right, no loot goblin in system here. Okay, get that queue set. I've been trying to make some pretty good progress on getting the favors done here. Okay, so right now the favors that I'm working on is the augment ingenuity station and accelerated construction. So when I do my chest redeem tomorrow for epic, I should be able to do. I'll be able to do the next on this because I should have 100. Ooh, maybe just a little bit short. So in a couple of turns, I should have enough. This quantum slipstream is taking away from that pretty decently. This one I need 550. 480. That'll take a couple of turns. So probably sometime like later this week or next weekend, I should be able to get the next couple. Oh, I should be able to get the next couple favors done there. And then I think I can start working. I might do the research one, but after I get that done, then I can start working on the crew efficiencies, the officer resources, officer acquisition.
She looks deep into my eyes, her mind silent. The problems in her head pile up. Again and again, she tells me how sick she is. Everything is so hard for her. Why don't you just tell me everything could be so simple?
All right, 15 seconds.
For yourself, for yourself, for yourself, for yourself, for yourself. Why don't you just tell me everything could be so simple, but you want to make it difficult for yourself, for yourself.
I need to work on getting that research up a little bit too for how much you're left with. I made my heart sink a little bit. I didn't think that the queue was going to continue. I figured the queue was going to break when it died.
My feelings are replaced. Time to enter space. I guess we will split our ways. No more of your makeup in my face.
So this is going to be as much as I'm going to be able to do in this system.
Time to enter space.
What did we get a milestone for? Okay, so I was able to get to the third milestone there, which means I should be halfway done. At 1073 out of 2145. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna see about getting. Okay, so the shield health is there. Oh, I screwed it up now. I don't even know how to fix that when it doesn't let you select on the officers anymore. Like, it takes time. Yeah, it won't let me select the officers anymore. Well, it'll just be making sure that I maintain the queue correctly. I'm gonna send that there. And then I'm gonna refresh the queue here. Okay, let's go back in. I hope one day that they change the way that this works. Because having to go system by system is so tedious. I can't wait till I can be finished with Mirror Universe stuff. Which won't be until I hit level 71. There's multiple enterprises here. Now the question is, do I go against the explorers or do I go against the battleships? Because that one battleship seemed like it was way, 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 way easier. My protector ability still has cooldown. I guess I don't know if it was already damaged. It could have already been damaged. I mean, there's technically researches to help overcome the battle triangle. And I wonder if enough of those are at play here. Like, there's probably not interceptor versus or explorer versus explorer researches, but there's definitely explorer versus battleship. Alright, cube needs a couple more. Alright, the loot goblin spawned. Alright, 25 seconds. Do I dare? I don't dare. I'm like 90% sure it could take on a battleship. And I'm like 95% sure it could take on an interceptor. I'm 0% sure that it could take on an explorer. I let the ship die last time, didn't I? So I didn't get to take any of the Mega Trillium home. Yeah, 600k would have been nice. Okay. Was that enough? Was that enough to do the max? That was enough to do the max. Actually, I should make sure I didn't pull somebody off of this ship. Okay, we're full below deck. Get that out doing the auto grind thing. We got 7 minutes there. Okay, so that's done. Done with that. Accidentally pulled a G4 warp trans cell thing. That's fine. That might actually come in handy eventually. You never know. I might have to randomly just mine a shit ton of G4. Like when the next dry dock comes out. Maybe when the next dry dock comes out, I'll need to go mine ore. Okay, I don't think I have any of these chests. I haven't done any Dominion armadas in such a long time. It was probably like 3 months ago. I had the away teams assignment for it. Not away teams assignment. Alliance tournament task for it. To do like, I don't remember what it is, like 15 rare Dominion or something. Something crazy like that. I gotta do Q's trials. The G6 chest is up in 20 minutes. I wonder if this is worth pulling just for the chance at parts. Or the dolomite particles. That was one of those things I was wanting to wonder is where I'm at in the dolomite particles. Because I probably have enough to be able to do something with. I have 600. 600 probably isn't enough to do anything. No, it's like half of what I need to be able to do anything right now. But getting the drip might be worth pulling. That's epic, though. Do I need to spend the epic favors on anything? Yeah, critical damage against hostiles and armadas. That's worth it. Kinetic damage, that's worth it. So I'm gonna not spend on those until after I've got those favors done. I'm guessing in the next few days when we're doing the ascendancy events, there'll probably be reasons to spend those currencies there. Might have Anorax's datapad actually maxed now. Where are we at here? 2 minutes left. No, that's getting close though. One more tier. Gotti's Trident Scanner, DTI Temporal Device, and DTI Plaque. Those. DTI Temporal Device. Gotti's Trident Scanner. That's getting real close. And then the DTI Plaque. DTI Plaque is maxed. Yeah, I think I had that moved here. Because that used to be mixed in with the reputation, and I knew when it was here that it was one that I skipped, but now that it's moved, I don't have that same basic muscle memory. And then the Section 31 transmitters I'm done with for now. God, this is such a bad turn in, but 9 hours. Alright, Reliant died. This is ready for battle again. I think this one will have to be a repeat. See if I queue it up if it just automatically does it. It does. That's awesome. There's a couple other interceptors up at the top. Ooh, 2 more fresh spawns. I think I'm gonna be able to go to 4 though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop after this one. Okay, so we finished the protector event. So anything else done here is a bonus. Especially the mining. I'm gonna try to not let it die this time. Or to let it not die. Okay, I got that back into balance a little bit. Oh, what did I get up to? 35 billion? So later this week, I should be able to spend those and finish off the lock for Fed and Klingon. Probably on Thursday, I'll aim for that. And then I can start the lock on Romulan. And see just how far these can go on their own. Because that'll be a good jump start. Because that'll get Romulan to renowned. And get it. I wouldn't be surprised if it got it almost all the way to venerated. Alright, crystals done. That'll finish that ticket. Then I can go send this out to go do transigen mining. Send it out to catch up on some of the common. That way I can do the refine and hopefully get some of the jump particles. And it'll be good progress. Alright, let's finish going through DTI faction store. Because this is where if we get the good pull for speed ups, then we can speed up the new Grange. Basically retire one of the Selkies at that point. Possibly. See how close it is to being better than smallest Selkie. All right, first one, we got a 1 hour. Second one, we got an 8 hour. So not great. Not the luck that I was looking for. So we're under 4 days. So I'll probably let that run. Let's take a look at Spox Club again. Because my next building, Shuttle Bay, for 69. Operations will be done. So that'll take 5. No, that'll take 22 days. I have 5 days on hand. A lot of days. The 69 buildings must all really suck for time. So I got a majority of the stuff needed for that. Technically, I've got what building? Oh, this needs to go. I can't wait till I can get the little more oomph on the Reliant. I'm also doing, so that is Titanium Generator B. Where does that fall? Oh, I gotta do all those buildings again? Yeah. I don't know where the Titanium Generator is. No, I thought 69 up, right? No, it is 69 that I got going on. Yeah. Let's expand. Done. So it's Titanium Generator B at 68 that I have started. So I still need 64 million par steel, 29,000 uncommon ore, 28,000 uncommon crystal, 28,000 rare ore, 12,000 rare gas. And then a little over 2 years. A little over 2 years of Sigma speed ups. That is a wall. That is a heck of a wall to climb. All right, let's knock a couple more hostiles out while we're here. Get a bonus in. Oh, maybe not. We're out of the protector stuff. Does that come? Okay, well, we'll just let that time out and ship us out of the system in 45 seconds anyways. Okay, so I'm going to send this off to Common Transigen. That was about as far as I could carry that one. All right, what other events do we need to do today? So I think Surge Tactics is I think as far as we're gonna be able to take that. I don't think anybody's left that has a start. Cosmic Choice recruits. I want to do the next generator building. Let's see. Find something around 2.5, 3 hours. We'll just do that and knock out a couple of half-hour ones. Or does that take that to capacity? No, not capacity. Okay, choice, faction, fight is done. Dauntless. Did we get the... Yeah, I got the credit for that today. Aggregation dominance. So we're at about 20 points a pop. Needs to be a top 10 leaderboard. So that's 700 hostiles. No thanks. Well, 350 hostiles. For 90 recon locust schematics? No, not. We're gonna pass on that. I don't even know. Even with it being an ALB thing. If I had the Dauntless, maybe. So, upgrade operations. Ooh. That ends tomorrow. So if I want the points for that, which I do, I need to go up 69 tonight. Okay. We will pivot. Okay. So I'm gonna go op 69 tonight. I'm gonna do contributions to finish off this. No, I'm gonna do uncommon armadas. I'm gonna repair. I lost track of my Selkie. Oh, another bad ship dead. $50. Yeah, op 69. I was gonna plan on doing that tomorrow night and kind of do a little celebration of it, but I kind of want those 10 Ducat shards. Okay, let's send the Silky. I'm gonna send it out to the lower system so it just doesn't die when I forget about it. That's why you went 64. That's a good reason. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's enough of an incentive. It's something. I always it's that synergy thing, you know, like it's a benefit, and I'm gonna take advantage of a benefit when I got a good opportunity to. Because I don't have that many opportunities to do ops upgrades, so every one of them needs to count for something if I get a chance, and it's been a long time since I've had a chance to it. Remember a long time ago when I first met you, you told me never do nothing without a reason. Yeah, I've certain times or certain reasons are just for progress. Like tonight I did the warp range on the protector. There's no event for the protector, but you know, with that it was able to get me into a different system and attack hostiles at a higher level, which was just able to progress the loop. You know, like that I feel comfortable with, but you know, like I've got stuff for like the Vindicator. Like that's getting close to tearing up. In fact, right now I might even have enough to tear it up. I think it's the Vindicator. No, it's the GS-31. No. Damn it, which of these ships? Maybe I just did it. I try to save up as long as I can get away with. Oh, it's the Eviscerator. No, I just upgraded that one too. I tried to do it. Which one? Oh, I wonder if it wasn't the Squall. No, it's the Reliant. So like I can do a couple components here. In fact, I think with today's refine 55 82.5. So I have just enough to be able to take this up to the next tier. But I think with the I'm trying to save them here for the last few days, because the event calendar showed that we're gonna have the Ascendancy event starting on Tuesday, and then the Ferengi Pass is starting tomorrow. And I think that we're probably gonna have an upgrade mechanic for the ships. Even though that Reliant one might be enough to actually get me something. Now that I could grind, the MU speed ups my entire game changed. Yep. They opened up 4 super highways and working up the origin highway. Yeah, that origins highway is really, really handy. Because that gets you access to everywhere in a heartbeat. But yeah, this one's actually tempting. Like, I've been saving these upgrades because I wasn't gonna do none of these were gonna individually do anything important. But if I do this tonight, I get a free refine. I get a double pull out of the store today, which means my mega claim goes up. I get a jump start on the parts. And then I'm also moving this from tier 4 to tier 5. So tier 4 to tier 5 opens up. I should almost label that one as James Bond. Tier 4 to tier 5 opens up different officer choices. So I can start working on some freemen. And it also opens up additional officer choices. All HP for ships. So it opens up some other favors. And then I start the Exile Superhighway. And then I get a tier up gift. So the tier up gift is worth a little bit. That's got 1200 uncommon, 80 rare, 48 epic. I was getting pretty close to the this one. I think I'm a ways off, but the rare one, no, those are both epic now. No, this one. So I need 61 rare credits to get car steel efficiency for building. See, like if I tier up the Reliant, then I get that extra efficiency on this. And then when I start my building for Shuttle Bay, I'll get the extra incentive for that. So there's enough here for me to feel like I'm gaining to do the pull. Even though I know that this is probably going to cost me points later on that event, but I think it's going to help me enough tonight with other things. So now this mega pull goes up. The parts moved from 12,000 to 15,000. So that's 30,000 points I have already out of the 80 some that I already spent. So I got almost half the parts back. And then planetary charts looks like they increase. I don't know if these reset or if they were all there. So I'm gonna do the building, augment ingenuity station, because that moved this from 100% to 200%. So it's 100% cost efficiency for parse steel. They're reducing crit damage. So the Exile Superhighway, that's 100 epic. I don't want to spend 100 epic. I don't want to spend the uncommon. How much is that moving the shielding? That's 300%. That's a pretty decent jump. But I don't think it's going to make an impact on my game significantly. So that's worth saving for a research spending event. Okay, so I don't have the ability to upgrade shields or anything here. But I can do ship level, which increases damage and apex barrier, which gives me a shot of this thing being able to handle the 54s. All right, I'm gonna run a quick commercial and grab a break, and I'll be right back. Okay, back. Let's see how that battle turns out. Is that a 52? That was a 52. So that's a pretty decent amount. 17.3 shields left. I was 11.8 on the shield. 12. That increased our survivability by 30%. Maybe a little more. It'll really show on these 54s because I think they're breaking. Yeah, they're breaking my shield. So the 54s don't break my shield anymore. That'll mean that the damage increase was enough. And I think that if I do the shield component, I might be able to get away with moving up to 56. Okay, that is a 54. So we had shields left now. I just took a little bit more, like 50% more hull than the 52 did. Maybe twice as much. That's good. That means that we're solidly in the 54s now. I can leave this sit out there for more than like 5 minutes. It's great progress. Actually, I think I missed it. I need to get epics for tomorrow. Let's go ahead and get a run of 68s in. Probably a couple of them. All right. Come on, let's get that chaser coming. Okay, stop that. All right, let's get this queue filled up. Okay. So I'm gonna set this guy up for Q's trials. Knock those out quick. I should have verified if I had Janeway up. I do. That didn't. Oh, I was gonna say there wasn't no way that went 100 rounds. There's been a little bit of weird lag happening tonight. They got that maintenance scheduled. Is that this week still? Yeah. So hopefully when they do that maintenance, there'll be a little bit of lag reduction again. It skipped the loot goblin again. It's really weird how this thing keeps on skipping hostiles in the queue. What is this, number 4? Yes, number 4. Alright, the way the trial bills are lining up, I should have the perfect amount for Tuesday. Collect that, collect the dailies. Did cloak when I do one of these. Okay, so done with that. Okay, so I died to the loot goblin. Go send that back out and kill the DY this time, hopefully. Where's that thing at? Right there. See if the revenge hostile spawns. %, that should mean that we're good. Might be too close. That thing might actually get me. Nope, we're good. Okay. Queue this up again. All right. Well, while that's going, hi, FJ. How you doing? Let's see if our reset gave us some good ones. Not bad. I don't want to use up. I never want to use up the good raker for that one. I always want to save them for this one. Okay, so we'll do the faction credit ones. Try to save Kieran. I don't have any physicists free. 35% will have to work for that. And then the impulse speed. That one will work there. Good, just in the meeting with the Alliance. Ooh. Hopefully that's a good thing about strategies about Surge. All right. Let's fill the queue up one more time, and then I think it's time to speed up this operations building. Okay, queue filled. All right, speed it up. Operation 69. Got my 10 gold Ducat shards, 50,000 Officer Depot tokens. All right, so ship hangar has to be 69. That's got a ways to go. That'll need shipyard 69. That needs titanium vault. Okay, so that progress is good there. They'll be needing refinery 69. Also shipyard and then the lithium vault. Shipyard was R&D. Defense tech. R&D and astronautics. Do I get away without having to do defense platforms? I must. So shuttle bay first. And then finish off these buildings. That's only 2 days. That's only 4 days. So I can run through these buildings throughout the week here. That's 6 days, but that doesn't have any materials. That's ore. Let's make sure that we have Spock set for ore still. Spock is set for ore. Pop a building exocomp. I only have the one. Hi, Big Booty. How you doing tonight? Thank you for the congratulations. All right, so that's 22 days. My goodness, that's a long time. Just chilling, trying to get resources. I hear you on that one. My main thing is gonna be speed ups. I might have to do some stockpiling. I adjusted all my epic transigen spending so that I can save up the forge speed up. And then I've got almost all of my researches up as high as I can get them. But I'll have to go through and just make sure there wasn't any new 68 ones that I missed. Oh, Q stuck. Okay, now that that's done, I think I'm going to speed up the... I think I'm going to speed up the generator that I've got going. I should have... Yeah, I've got plenty of speed ups for that. And then I'm going to kick this one on. So I can do this one to 69, this one to 69, do this to 69, then do this to 69. And then work my way down. Because by the time I get done with the probably Transigen warehouse, actually, by the time I get done with the Parsteel Vault, the shuttle base should be about done, and I should be working on that. And then these should be done probably about the same time the Academy's done. Then I can do R&D. And then I can work on the dilithium. And that'll probably take about the same amount of time it takes to finish off these buildings out here, if I have to guess. And then it's a matter of just working shipyard and refinery, and then the hangar. And then I have to go out and do the defense platforms. So they're all at 67 now, so those will have to go to 69. We'll be hanging at 69 for a while. I'm hoping that around Thanksgiving, I'll be ready for 70. Because everything had to be upgraded at 67, so it's only got to jump 2 levels. So there's definitely a chance that I might end up spending some money and either getting the Dauntless to help with the MU grind, or maybe just if there's like a really good upgrade pack. So I'm kind of expecting, being as I'm getting pretty close, that there's probably gonna be some decent packs. Well, I know the 2 levels is a lot, but it's a lot better than 4. I'm gonna have to be spending a lot of time in the Mirror Universe saving up speed ups. Especially as the Reliant is getting getting more and more useful. I'm going to be able to shift my augment focus over to Mirror Universe. Because Operation 70 isn't the true goal anyways. True goal is Shipyard 70. So I'm hoping by Christmas time I can have my G6 epic. Got my Enterprise DBPs already and working on the Ramen Klingon one now. And it's gonna be a Mary Cotton miss. Yeah. That would end up being a heck of a Christmas present. Because I'm getting pretty close to the... Shouldn't say I'm getting close to the materials. The materials are well within hand. Like, I kind of think that the natural progression through the arcs, through the choice reward stores and stuff, I think they're gonna pay off. I think they're gonna pay off in a way that'll have it pretty dang close. This alliance is day and night when it comes to hitting up so fast compared to our old alliance. Yeah, you're not kidding. Like, I didn't think that the Newgrange was gonna be at like 12 helps yet, and it was already at 20, and I was like, holy shit. Dude, what do we got for the battle pass anyways? So when we get to the end here, 490, so like 500, 8,000, 13, 16, 18. So it's probably like 12 pulls on the free side, roughly. So that gets up to about 2,000 rare. So that's about a third of the rare that I need to be able to go to Op 70. Which I think with the conversions in between for the uncommon and everything, I think that'll put it well within grasp. I think as long as I can keep up with obtaining speed ups, as long as I keep up with obtaining speed ups, I think that's going to be a very good progression. All right, let's see if we've got speed ups to do the new Grange. Oh yeah, that should be that should be plenty. Okay. The red and blue nacelles are a little weird. That's kind of slick looking for a miner, though. I'm not gonna lie. What is the speed on this thing? 22.2 million an hour. Now I'm hoping that it has a little bit better hazard resistance. So we have 1134 warp. Start off at 1472 warp. And we were at 2.2 million an hour mining. This is at 2.095. Which I'm pretty sure that if I swap the tech over, that'll be pretty dang close. Alright, so it's just the Klingon mining drill thing. Upgrade the ship to tier 2, okay. That shouldn't cost any commons or anything. Or uncommons, excuse me. That's almost a million lat for instant tier up. I don't remember if this gets that gets alliance helps or not. No. So we're at 1489 on the warp range. Where does that put us? That gets us to the first crystal, deep crystal spot. And that'll almost put us in the second deep crystal spot. That opens up options. That one's hazard. Won't have enough hazard on that yet. Where's we're at the same mining speed now without putting the tech on. So that's a good trade. Oh, I don't even have enough things to do it yet. That's a good trade. The mining laser and cargo bay. And then warp engines, that gives me 15. So they'll put me over 1500. That's all that I feel like I need to do with that chip. Okay, so that's not going to be enough to mine up there. I'm going to have to switch that with my gas mining ship once I get them all back to base. Yeah, that's already exceeded that. So that's like 15% faster almost. And it exceeds capacity already too. Okay, so yeah, once there's a good event for the Forbidden Tech stuff, I'll get that done. It's kind of tempting to get a second one even. What rep did that take? About 300 billion. I'll have to see how quick that ramps up. Okay, so next objective is looking at missions. I need to archive that one. So I've got rep in these missions. Let's see if we can find some good information on any that pay off on speed ups. Let's see, does this have rewards? It does not. So stfc.space. So we should be able to find speed ups here. So we have a 1 hour Sigma speed up. We freeform type it all. I wish they would have fixed that so we could change that. Sigma speed up. No. So we try to look for like 15. Yeah, I don't see any 8-hour ones. It wouldn't be 7, 6, 5, 4. 30 minutes. So probably 1 hour. The 1 hour Sigma speed up is going to be our best pull here. So there's a total of say a dozen. Two dozen. So I'm gonna have to look for these missions. Okay, Plague on Both Houses is not completed. You did all those missions? Yeah. I figured I'm gonna go ahead and go through and get them all done. Do I have that one picked up already? I do not, so I'll need to go to that system and pick that up. It was a Klingon mission. So is it safe to assume it's in a Klingon system? It is. So that's a Plague on Both Houses. And then the other ones, Hazardous, Soraya, and Sisterhood of Honor. Sisterhood of Honor also has speed ups. Oh, right there. It's got hazard particles. Might as well just take them all. I probably should just go through and do all the Klingon ones. Okay, abdicated honor. Abdicated honor is not complete. That's in Tantuk. I should have looked to see if there was other planets that had missions while I was in that last system. There's another 5 hours. Alright, so that was abdicated honor. Ad Astra. I believe that's one of the mainline missions. The name sounds familiar. Ad Astra is not completed, but that is part of the chain. And I just need to start working on those. Anger management. So I'm gonna skip the Fed ones for now. I'm gonna lock Klingon first. Dishonor among thieves. There must be a neighboring system back there. I should just go through these systems one by one and just accept all the missions. We are clear here. See if anything has really high warp completion. Hey, that's a level 71 research. Wow, probably like level 75 or something, or 78. Like this question and answers might be a good one. Yeah, some of these are gonna be like 2000 might be my limit. So like 1600 surge. I don't think I'll have that one yet. I should have realized what that one was. Question and answers. That one's 14 hours. Yeah, there's a lot of, and my cube died to hazard. Okay, that's another exclamation point boom. Ten ships, double digits now. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna work on collecting all these missions here for the Klingon systems, and I'm just gonna run Klingon missions. That should help push the rep to lock. Five-minute Sigma speed up. Oh, I jumped to the top. I should just undo or unarchive anything. Anything that doesn't have any rep that's gonna affect Klingon in a negative way. I'm gonna save the Romulan ones until I've got the Klingon and bed locked. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna start running those ones. How does Mission Mondays sound? Come on, where's that next spawn at? Might kill this one or it might not. It did not. Okay. I'm gonna repair, send that back out. All right, that thing's almost full. I should be able to do my refine. Oh, ops upgrade. I gotta reset a bunch of these now again. Like the number one not fun part of doing an ops upgrade now. is resetting all of the preset things. Okay, I don't know if anything changes in a lot of these. That's still... That feels like that increased a lot here recently. Okay, nothing changes here. This looks like it's tied to the building level. Or the protector level. Here. The resource exchange will reset. I might even have a couple of things reset in the faction stores. Okay, none of that looks to have reset. I don't think Bajoran or anything would have changed. Maybe DTI store? Okay, the reputation claims changed. Oh, I should have paid attention to which one I was grabbing. I went past it. There. Progress. That changed. Does this change? No. Yeah, I should be ready to lock. Be ready to lock these in a couple of days. All right, let's send Squall back out for more mining. Okay. Now I need to take a peek and see how close I am to that first milestone of the choice token spend. That should be pretty dang close to the point where I'm at the first milestone. Or no, I cleared the first milestone. Got it. Perfect. And then I think that clears all the events for today. All the stuff I'm going to participate in, at least. Ooh, we got passed in the surge tactics. So I want to collect this before this expires. Get my Giorgio shards. Since that ends in 14 hours. Cool. I think that's all that I wanted to get accomplished today. So we got to Op 69. Started the shuttle bay. Built the USS Newgrange. USS? I assume it's USS. Yeah, USS Newgrange. Got that up to tier 2. Got the components done. I'm actually surprised that this took over the Selkie role, because the Selkie it replaced was a tier 5 Selkie. And that was on par with that at tier 2 with no upgrades. So, good progress, moving along. This will help get me into prepped for the G7 territory. Warp range is 1506. Probably need Grush to do anything major with it. But that should get access into the Veil very easily. I don't know where the mining starts for sure, or if all the mining takes place in the Veil. But it gets a good chunk in the distance out there. The Veil, it's over by Klingon G6 space. Kind of like the top right corner. Well, the Veil entry. The Veil exists between... It's like an interdimension that exists between the servers that people can join. I think... I don't remember what they actually call... If they call this Veil space. Or if it's only when you're in the Veil. But this is all Veil adjacent. And there is housing out here. One of our alliance mates is hanging out. Yeah, so there's mining out here, because I know that people are moving out here for mining. I'll never find my way into it. Yeah, I went to the 70 system just to see like launch day or whatever, but I haven't really done any actual stuff out there yet. Once I hit op 70, I might start to do a little bit of mining if there's not too much competition. I don't want to clog up mines from 71s if I'm not going to be able to do any refining on it yet. All right, thanks everybody for stopping by. Hope you had a great weekend, and looking forward to this upcoming week. I will possibly go live tomorrow if I get the mission sorted out and do like a kind of mission Monday thing. Otherwise, my next stream will be on Tuesday. Hope everybody has a great Monday, and thanks for stopping by tonight.